On Nisha's southeast coastline reside the NABATAEAN trade cities of Shivta, Avdat, Haluza, and Mamshit. The bountiful riches of Ardea pour through these 4 port cities, bringing their proud culture to the rest of Chaldea. Adva is the traditional seasonal campground for NABATAEAN caravans traveling Ardea's endless desert. On this beautiful day, the sparkling jewel on the edge of the Great Sea is a crush of business commerce. A marble metropolis of stone terraces, wide sweeping causeways, and markets celebrate a vibrant NABATAEAN culture. The building complex, known as the Temple of Oboda, sits on the Acropolis of the city. The temple was built as a dedication to the deified NABATAEAN king BEDIA'S the First. But in Cordava's empire, it is a temple of Set. On the wide temple steps around the imperial obelisk of law, a wailing throng of morologists lament the passing of a cherished loved one. Family and friends enter the temple's austere portal opening. Inside the temple of Set, the distant wails are subdued by the thick towering pillars holding up colorful carved entablature. A few hundred people fill the ample sanctuary, quiet, reflective, solemn, and sad. 4 imperious priests of Set carry Coptic jars up sandstone steps to a dais. At its center, an ornamental sarcophagus carved of limestone, inlaid with ivory and gold hieroglyphics that depict scenes of the afterlife and instructions on how to survive the underworld. The priests reach the top of the stairs, circle the sarcophagus, and place the jars on an altar made in the image of the serpent god Set. The priests look up as an ornate gold burial mask descends from the ceiling on guy wire. It stops, framing the face of the deceased, a mummy. The priests cock their heads back and cry out in sorrow. In the ruins of Ife, the Drowseldar's monstrous roar echoes across the firmament, catching the attention of Warband in the sky above. With almost childlike curiosity, the Anumian approaches until its hovering expanse fills the entirety of the sky. The assembled hero hosts that make up the constellation peer eagerly down upon Chaldea, the ruins of Ife, and a Drowseldar, a 25-foot swamp giant covered in thick, rough, greenish-brown, bark-like skin. On its chest are bark markings, forming enigmatic, watchful eyes.
I think we finally found our guardian.
The Emperor had an army of these things?
I did my part, track down the beast. That was the instructions. I'll just be waiting over here doing my nails.
Helios scans the sky, Warband lurking expectantly above, and then his gaze shifts to the approaching guardian of Ife.
Warband is taking bets on whether or not you live or die, Aggee.
Remember, we just need to take it down, whatever that means.
The Drowseldar trumpets an agitated growl, shaking its head, trying to clean the cobwebs after a long drunk. Rainbow waves a friendly hand at the approaching doomsday giant.
Hello there, fellow. I am Rainbow the Humble, and I would like to be your dearest, closest friend. What do you think, Would you like to be my friend? Oh, he does want to be my friend. He wants to join our band.
The Drowseldar's head jerks spasmodically and its arms flail awkwardly.
Something is wrong with it. Dukes, where did Dukes go?
That man has cow's courage.
A coconut hits Aggee in the back of the head. Meanwhile, Helios marches in a circle, snorting, agitated, frothing, blood boiling, hallmarks of berserker insanity.
Asterion, Lord and first Minotaur of my people, grant me rage of REGIS!
Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
He will not pass here.
Bedia, got any rare incantations in that grimoire of yours?
Oh, damn straight.
Bedia casts Guardian of Faith. A spectral NABATAEAN warrior woman with sword and shield appears riding a Lamassu. The ghost warrior slides off the giant beast, landing between Bedia and the Drazildar. The Lamassu continues its charge forward into the Drazildar and explodes, producing a flash of blinding silver light. Wild cheers of excitement explode from Warband.
Friends, I salute you!
Aggee charges, and the others follow his lead. The Drazildar's hammer-like fist impact with force of a meteor strike. The NABATAEAN Guardian reacts with quicksilver determination and resolve, reducing the killing force of the colossal blows with sword and shield. Aggee takes a thunderous wallop that should have caved in a city wall. Distance on his battlefield is no distance at all for the Drazildar. He appears to be everywhere at once. Rainbow hides, revealing her under cloud, flanks, attacks, and then hides again. Meanwhile, Helios takes a skull-crunching strike to the nostrils.
I use the old distract him with my face bit.
You do have a very punchable face.
Rainbow darts shadow to shadow, flinging her chakra repeatedly into the fray with little or no effect.
Darn it, why am I so bad at everything today?
The Minotaur stands ground, defiantly, toe-to-toe, exchanging body blows with the monster of all monsters.
One thing I hate more than Kakashitella is bullies!
He drives the axe home once, twice, 3 times.
Who says Drazildar are unkillable?
Elsewhere on the battlefront, Aggee leaps chaotically around like a flea on speed, attacking from all angles, but spending more time avoiding crushing blows than delivering them.
This isn't working. We need to try something different.
What if I heal him?
Heal him? How about heal me?
Bedia casts healing hands on the Drazildar, and for a beat, the creature appears more docile. Then it scratches and claws madly at something on its back it can't quite seem to reach. Bedia catches a flash of a natural pink.
Something is attached to it.
Huh?
What? Oh, the thing on its neck. It's alive. Attack it.
Everyone stares in stark contrast to the Drazildar's deep loam coloration. Wet, sickly pink tentacles wrap, pulsating around the giant's neck.
I'll kill it!
Aggee takes a heroic leap onto the Drazildar's shoulder. The Drazildar swats at Aggee like he would an annoying fly. Aggee leaps again, performing a backward salto over the Drazildar's head and onto the other shoulder.
Yuck! Is it up to pussy?
The creature, a Cthulhian horror, is a pulsating, pink, thick mass of writhing tentacles. A jaundiced eye swivels, peering, unblinking, up at Aggee.
Ew!
He kicks it. Pink pentacles thrash out, sending Aggee sailing. He lands a perfect pinpoint hero landing. The Drazildar turns to follow and receives an axe to the crotch for his lack of battlefield optics.
I'm right here! Attack me!
And it does, sideswiping the Minotaur. Luckily, Bedia's Spectral Guardian continues to be everywhere at once, shielding the lion's share of brute force impact. Bedia casts Guiding Bolt at the Cthulhu-Puss, causing it to grow hot pink with an effervescent heavenly nimbus.
Attack the glowing pink thing!
Helios dips between the giant's towering legs, striking up at its crotch.
No, Helios, the pink thing! Attack the glowing pink thing!
I am attacking the pink thing!
The other pink thing, Helios! Oh, sweet mercy.
Helios avoids tap-dancing giant feet trying to pancake him.
At the crotch! What smells up here?
No, I shan't! I'm not wasting favored by the gods on his crotch!
Bedia whips off another guiding bolt, which arcs around and strikes the tentacle beast again. The Drazildar, you know.
I am concentrating on his crotch! I'm not afraid of the crotch.
Helios! The tentacles, not the testicles!
I am! It's very dangerous near the tentacles!
No, goddammit! The bigger one!
Helios steps back. Everyone is pointing up. Helios maneuvers to get a better view of above. The pink Cthulhu-pus, glowing pink crown of tentacles, gives the Drowsildar a frightful, otherworldly, kingly visage.
He's too tall. I can't.
Helios, thinking, remembering.
Only this weapon, once forged properly, can strike the killing blow.
Again, the seer's words wash over him, her instructions to Aggee.
In the city of Ife, you will find a giant guardian. It is your task to take it down.
Aggee!
What, Helios?
Take him down!
Bedia immediately groks Helios' intention.
Follow the light, Aggee. Let's finish this thing and go home.
Bedia casts a searing, guiding light. Headline, Helios' epic axe toss. High in the air, end over end, Aggee Chan leaps, arching high, hand out.
I want it back! It's just a borrow!
Grabs axe handle, sailing, and misses. The trajectory all wrong. Oh! But just then, a starlight cosmic hand enters the scene. Warband gently nudges Aggee, directing him with pinpoint accuracy toward the Drowsildar and the Cthulian parasite. Aggee beelines as a crow flies. The axe falls. The axe channels Aggee's determination into a single coup de grace, cutting out the eye. We hear a terrifying alien shriek as it falls to the ground with a sickening splat. Dead. On the Drowsildar, a green nimbus oscillates along its tough exterior, and it seems to grow. Grow.
Oh, get away from it!
Everyone scatters. The Drowsildar rises up, beats its chest in triumph, lets out a bellow, and stomps the foul Cthulian horror into mush. Free of its tormentor, the Drowsildar turns and moves north at pace, plowing under trees and jungle vegetation, making a terrible racket, enough to kill the living and wake the dead. Moments later, our heroes gather close, out of breath, bleeding and bruised.
Holy shit!
Did we just do that?
That was crazy.
My crotch shots, one for the ages.
The friends laugh, stress, and adrenaline ebbing. Suddenly, a translucent wave of psionic energy rolls like a tsunami over Aggee, Bedia, Helios, and Rainbow.
What have you done?
Aggee, Helios, and Rainbow stagger under the mental strain of the metaphysical sneak attack. The NABATAEAN, Guardian of Faith, patrolling, spares Bedia the worst, and she spins towards the voice and the source of the energy attack. A vertical, one-dimensional line of light forms. It shimmers, radioactive for a beat, and then out of that line slides forth thought in pure form, a Taxian, Voimachus, a female member of the Imperial Psionic Syndicate.
Quick, behind me!
But the sorceress stands solo against the newcomer as her three friends lie prone on the ground. Are they merely stunned? Gravely injured? Dead? The Taxian nudges the remains of the Cthulian horror with her toe.
We freed the Guardian.
The greatest illusion in this world is the myth of free will.
Who are you?
We are the cosmic manifestation of thought.
No, that ain't it. I'm sure you're remembering things wrong.
Before magic, before divine providence, our thoughts traverse the cosmos.
The Taxian lashes out with her mind, probing. The NABATAEAN avatar flickers, its power ebbing.
I am favored by the gods!
Bedia pours every ounce of her magical essence into the NABATAEAN avatar. The spectral guardian flares brilliant, shield up, sword poised.
Gods! Nanoscopic plebes, a juvenile waste of evolutionary purpose. Let's witness what your gods can do against the power of cognition.
Bedia steps into the avatar, wearing the spectral guardian like a suit of
No,
armor.
Bedia. No.
It's okay, Rainbow.
She turns in defiance back to the Taxian, just as a speed of thought psionic blast comes at her. Bedia reflexively parries it with a spectral shield.
Clever girl.
You're going to have to do much better than that.
Helios tries to move, but can't.
She is going to die.
Everything is energy. Your thoughts begin it, your emotion amplifies it, and your actions increase the momentum.
Bedia runs and wraps her fingers around the Taxian's neck. Suddenly, the world is transformed into a dark, three-dimensional space of Euclidean geometry, the ultimate vastness of Bedia's intellect in its purest form. At the origin, XYZ000, stands Bedia and Voimachus.
I'm impressed. You're either very brave or very stupid.
Aw, let's work on some new cliches, shall we?
Who sent you?
Oh, apparently even in this place, I have freedom of thought.
Oh, so you understand?
Of course. This place. Mental foyer, I think is the term.
Yes, we are in the lobby of your mind. Shall we dig deeper? See what we can unravel? Unravel. Or perhaps we should start with your friends first.
Aggee, Helios, and Rainbow appear, bound and gagged, each one with one of those pink octopus things on their necks.
That's just a thought projection.
Is it? Should we test the theory?
You leave my friends be and I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Oh, but I much prefer to slice memories and dissect willpower. Oh, well. Deal.
Anumians sent us on a quest to release the Guardian of Ife.
That's it? All of this was just an Anumian quest?
Yes?
Huh. It was an impressive feat, watching you go up against one of Cordava's unstoppable killing machines. But killing a high priest of Nyarlathotep, that's...
Legendary? That's the tittle-tattle.
Ugh. I am going to enjoy the meal that is your mind. Sliced and served with butter and herbs and enjoyed with a fine bottle of red.
A bestial howl echoes. Suddenly, a large white hound of Annum with burning red eyes appears, glowing in the darkness. Voimachus listens for a moment to an invisible voice.
It is a bad day for science. I'm afraid we're going to have to postpone our little banquet. A prestigious someone is interested in meeting you.
Bring 'em on.
Take her soul.
The hound savagely bites Bedia, shaking her like a rag doll. Finally, when he yanks back his saber fangs, he rends her soul, screaming, out of her body. Bedia crumbles limp and falls, disappearing into the dark vastness of death. Back in Ife, Voimachus stands over the four fallen comrades as they regain motor control.
Return to your employer and tell them Ife is off limits.
She crouches, considering Helios's axe.
You killed my ally with this. One day, it'll kill you. But not before it kills everyone that you love.
I kill you!
I would be disappointed if you didn't try.
Helios struggles to his feet and assists Rainbow and Aggee, who stagger drunkenly on weak legs.
Oh gods, no! Bedia!
The friends gather close around Bedia. Aggee checks for a pulse and pulls his hand back quick as if touching fire.
She's ice cold.
Not dead.
We need to do something.
What?
Everyone gazes skyward to see the huntsman, larger than anyone has seen before, hovering directly over Ife, joined by Giant Giant. And for a beat, Aggee and Giant Giant lock eyes.
Your quests are complete!
What good is that if Bedia is dead?
Help her! Please!
The light disappears as the Anumians move off, leaving the three alone in their despair.
Take me instead!
Dukes! Uma! Cookie! Someone! Help us!
Nothing. Aggee points to the path of destruction left by the Drazodar straight north.
Let's get her home. We must. We must.
I will carry her. She carried us.
Helios gently gathers Bedia in his arms. In Advat, in the Temple of Set, mourners, family, and friends have long last departed, leaving the cavernous temple empty. Bedia's mummified body lays in state. Aggee, Helios, and Rainbow climb the stairs and gather close around their dear friend.
I still can't believe she's gone. Something to play in the afterlife. Did you know Bedia means creation of life?
It all happened so fast. She was very, very scary. All the fire. But
I think she was a bit of a pyromaniac.
that's a beautiful word. The crazy things she would do with spells and the things I was afraid of. And just when I was starting to like it, she's gone. It will never be the same.
Bedia was my best friend. She was my big sister. She loved magic, and she was always eager to provide pointers. But in the end, I couldn't use it to save her. But it's okay. She lives on in us, so long as we never forget.
When I set up to sign up for the hunt, I didn't know who was going to be joining me. I was lucky enough to have stumbled upon 3 of the greatest people I have ever had the honor of meeting. Gravenstig has a knack of attracting courageous souls, heroic and valiant. Of all the gravers and hunters I have guided, she was the most generous, warm, kind.
You only say that because you save your ass thrice daily.
Legendary Bedia. Am I right? It was damn fortunate for her to have gambled on an idiot like me.
We would have died without her.
Bedia, if you can hear me, you have fulfilled your duty to yourself, to your friends, to the Anumians and the gods. And now we will fulfill our duty to you.
Aggee raises a cup in salute. Helios and Rainbow join him.
Can I get in on this toast?
They turn to find the goddess Ariadne holding up a cup.
To Bedia.
After a couple of beats of tortured silence, Aggee nods to the goddess.
Thank you, Ariadne. This would have meant a lot to Bedia.
That's the least I could do.
If you would like to do something more, you can resurrect her. She died in your service.
You can do something, can't you?
You are a goddess.
Sorry, I just don't see there's a way.
I've been researching resurrection. There are loads of legends on the topic. You can use white lotus, or a drop of heavenly essence, or a full wish would work, or a miracle, of course. You could avoid fate, draw the correct fate card, or we could go to the deity's home plane.
Whoa, Nelly Rainbow.
Why?
No.
You are a goddess!
All of those things you just said are incredibly expensive.
I will sell my axe!
Keep your axe, Helios. You're missing a very important component.
What?
Her soul. What? Alright, let me give you some divine trivia. So in the age of gods, the most powerful source of energy is a soul. Not magic, not primal energy, immortal soul. So if you don't have a soul to push back into her body, then everything you just mentioned won't work.
Who would do such a thing?
Bricthwina. Look no further than Master's Mutt Unruly. He's a spectral hound of Annwn from the Celts underworld. Get it?
Unruly took her soul?
And most likely delivered it to Bricthwina, or possibly even Aaron.
I hate gods!
Me too. I'm sorry, there's nothing more that can be done.
Then we need to get it back.
Is that an option?
Yes, a soul quest!
Right. Sure, good luck with that.
Bye, Bedia.
There's nothing better than a good friend.
Unless it's a friend with spells.
I guess. We're done here.
Not yet. I believe you need to finish with an epic tale.
Rainbow sits in green, windswept pasture on the edge of a towering cliff overlooking the Great Sea. She's deep in thought, writing in her journal.
I could stay forever with the wind at my back, no weight on my shoulders, and feel it take all of me and make me bolder.
Like my soul is weightless, rising up above the waves, and look how beautiful life can be. Somehow all my pain has set me free. When I try to see the light, it guides me. Feeling the wind, I let it in to remind me I'm where I'm supposed to be.
I'm out!
Rainbow looks up into the heavens as Fairy Goodmother appears, hovering near as we hear joyous laughter of playing children.
Good timing. I was almost finished. There are friends. There is family. And then there are the friends that become family. I volunteer to write the sequel if I get the chance.
She tosses the book into the heavens, where it joins Fairy Goodmother's library.
Feel it take all of me and make me bolder.
Like my soul is weightless, rising up above the waves, and look how beautiful life can be. Somehow all my pain has set me free. 'Cause when I try to see the light, it guides me. Feeling the wind, I let it in to remind me I'm where I'm supposed to be.
In the Rose Palace, in Queen Ariadne's chambers, Ariadne looks out across her fields of flowers, singing softly to herself.
What do you do with a drunken goddess? What do you do with a
Ariadne.
drunken goddess? What do you do with...
Ariadne.
What now?
She tugs a blanket off a piece of furniture, revealing a freestanding full-length mirror.
Brigthwina, report.
Oh, hey, Zune. How's it hanging?
Are you home already?
Hell yeah, I'm home. Like a month ago, are you kidding? They call that spider-infested shithole a spa.
Stick to the facts, please.
That is the facts. Are you kidding? Like, but I did pee and break through in his pool like you instructed. No? Not funny? All right, well, dig this. She's been sucking prime off of 401 gods of Ife.
Ife?
Another one of Cordava's secret stashes. I don't know, some Pantheon starter colony. But it won't be like that for long. Turns out it's protected by Drazodar. Don't ask. I asked the same question. Why didn't it return to the palace like the others? Well, turns out some psycho Taxian figured out how to control the beast by attaching a Cthulhian head to its body. Freaky shit. Although creative. I wish I thought of that. You should be expecting a new Drazodar in... however bloody long it takes to swim to Samaria. All right. Don't call me. I call you. I'm out. Oh, and by the way, I'm making a few changes around here, so if you don't hear from me, you're one of them.